Hello my crafty lovelies. I hope you can see this all right. I've got a smaller space to set up my camera and light and everything, and it's not quite the way I like it. Since the great flood this year. Anyway, this is vintage doily kit C. A and B are now sold out, and I've remade it, and I hope you girls like it. So I will go through and show you what I have done. Of course, you get your two large pages that you can cut up and do any way you want. If you want to make a couple of small books, you could cut it up like that. You know, even do that as a 3-page one, like that. Or you can do your big one or cut it down. You don't have to do a book. You can use the calico and wadding for whatever you want, but you have the two sets pages there. So this is kit C, just so you remember. All my large vintage book kits are $50. All my large book kits I try and keep the same price, so it's easy for you girls to remember. That's Australian plus postage. Now what I have done, I've included a couple of those dusty roses again. They're just gorgeous. They have the little stamens in the centre and the little ruffles and the little scalloped edge on them. I think they're gorgeous. I love what Jeanette did with the kit. But that was a lot of other laces and stuff as well. So just so you know. Now I have included a large and a small, or a large and a medium, napkin. These are all vintage, so you may get a little bit of staining on them, but you will have one with an emblem on it. I didn't realise this has got a little cutout in it, but you may just have a plain embroidery bit on there, and you get one like this with a big cutout in it. There are a couple that are slightly different to these patterns, but I've tried to keep it pretty much as the same as possible. So you get two of those, and they have the lovely edge on that you can use on the edge of your books. And then you get a large piece of this. It's nylon, imitation silk, but I thought it was such a pretty colour, and this will make really nice flowers, or even a cover to your book, and then put some lace or something over the top. And it can be singed. I've just torn this, so you will get a bit of a frayed edge on it. So it's quite a big piece. I think that's around about a fat quarter, but more squared. So you get a piece of that to do with as you will. That goes in there. And what I have done is, because I didn't have many of these left, they are cut into quarters. So you have this one with the beautiful rose in it and the see-through piece. So, you know, you can put that in the back like that. Look at that, isn't that pretty? So I've cut them into quarters so they go further, and that means I can put more in the kit. You've got that one. And this one as well. I only had a few of these left, so I've cut them into quarters so everybody gets a piece with a large rose on and a small rose on, like that. So you get a bit of that. Now you get that beautiful large vintage doily with the dimensional piece in the centre, and the cotton around the outside, the linen. You get two of these. Now, sorry if I'm huffing and puffing, ladies. As most of my girls know, I was due to go and have a cardio aversion because my heart is in AFib at the moment. But unfortunately, they cancelled the night before because they wanted to do an esophageal ultrasound. And they weren't aware that I'm an asthmatic. I have a broken nose, and I also have nodules in my throat from an injury. So they want to look into it further, and they're leaving me until August to have a look at it and decide what they're going to do. I mean, I've only been waiting since February, so we can't rush these things, can we? You get one of these gorgeous diamond shaped doilies with a dimensional piece in the centre again. And one of these absolutely gorgeous with the gorgeous little flowers with the organza in the background there. I love those. I'm putting them in my kits, but I'm really hating to let them go. You get a metre of your beautiful double-sided satin pink ribbon. Isn't that just gorgeous? And I know you girls love the double-sided one. Me too. And some of my beautiful lace here. This one, you could actually thread some lace through the ribbon through the holes if you wanted to. But this is lovely and soft, and it's nicely embroidered. And you get about a yard of that. And you get about a yard of this one as well, which is another beautiful netting with the stitching on. And these are just so soft. I get a lot of these from my supplier, so there's about a yard of that as well. I've just folded these all up, and I've got to fold them all up again. Now, there are 8 kits available. I'm thinking about doing some smaller kits. Let me know if you girls want some small book kits, and they will probably be about $25. They'll be about half the size of that. But there will still be a fair bit of laces and stuff in there. So there's those 2 laces, and there's some of this beautiful eyelet lace that you girls love. Now, this one hasn't been washed, so it's quite starched at the moment. Most of my laces, well, these laces are brand new, but that's a nice wide eyelet lace, and there's about a yard of that as well. So that's what I've included in that kit. I hope you girls like it. That's kit C of the vintage doilies. And like I said, there's 8 available. They're $50 Australian plus postage. And they are available as from now. So first 8 people in, obviously you get it. If you're a new customer, please remember to include your email. Your order is not valid if I don't have an email. Anybody that has tried to order something like the avocado kits and they've said, yes, I want this, but then I haven't got an email for them, I'm afraid I can't send it to you if you don't send me an email. I need that to send a PayPal invoice. I do have some avocado kits, the Angel's Breath kits available. Not many, but I made it up with the leftover lace that almost got completely ruined with coffee. I've rinsed it out, got most of the coffee out. There's a few odds and ends that have little dots on, and the laces faded a little bit, but it still looks really gorgeous. And I think you girls will love it. So there's some of those available as well. All right. Okay, catch you soon, my crafty lovelies. Bye.